What's up, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and this is an RPG Maker MV First Impressions video on Tranquility. This is being developed by Domo. So yeah, let's jump into it. I like the background art, looks really nice. The font is readable. The title screen looks good. It's interesting, like play on like some, I don't know if this is Egyptian type theme, or maybe not. Maybe Celtic. I don't know. It looks kind of cool though. Let's take a look at the options real quick. A lot of options. Always dash on, command remember on, battle camera yes, ATB looks like we're using. We will keep that on. Keyboard config. I would prefer. Wait, where's my thingamajigger? Wait, where's it? Kind of hard to see what's being highlighted with this background. I want to change the background for this scene because it's kind of hard to see what you're highlighting. I can kind of see a difference, but just barely. Like, there we go. Just barely. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. Where is that? There. Is that finish? Okay. We're going to have to keep sync monitor FPS on so we can run at 60 in case there's timed events or, you know, there's not waiting for input. It could be a big mess at 144. What is your name? Flake? No, we are Drift. Okay. Where the heck am I? Might as well look around. Okay, it looks like we're using some sort of lighting. Maybe, I don't know if it's Tarax. It's probably orange lighting system. Because Tarax likes to do like the Pokemon black everything out type effect. Take whichever side and solve your way through. Basic steps to things in the future that will be coming for you. What? Take whichever side and solve your way through. Basic steps to things in the future that will be coming for you. So you did like some sort of play on words right there. This shadow looks super weird right here. Cut that shadow maybe. Of course you guys know I'll be putting my opinions in here and they're just my opinions. So if I say do this or do that and you don't like it, just don't do it. You know, it's just what I think. Here's what I think about this. Why is the wall disappeared right here? This is mapping 101 errors right here. This is easily fixable. You just basically repaint the wall, repaint the floor, and then put this on top of it. It looks really funny with this. Anyway, let's move on. A lady showered in gold hides many secrets. Is it the same? Okay. Once again, the shadowing needs to be removed right there. Okay, so. Alright, so we figured that one out. Little puzzle game, I like these. The will to move mountains is all you need. Okay, we just run into this boulder. And we're done there. What does this one say? Be careful with your steps. Someone is always listening. What does that mean? Well, gentlemen, are you prepared? It has been 16 years, and we may finally be able to complete this ritual once and for all. Waited too long. The time has finally come. The strong right arm will once again rise. Patience pays off, and so will the ritual. Hear, hear. Is someone in the room? Derp-de-derp. Hey kid, how in the hell did you get here? It has seen too much. Kill it! Are you sure about that? What if... Shut up! We don't have a choice. Alright, let's go, kid. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Firestorm. It's got a custom ability. You are slowly getting very dizzy. Knees are buckling. You passed out. Well, apparently that's supposed to happen. Because I had no input. It just killed me. Just die, Drifty. Drift, you just die. Oh, it was just a dream? Of course it was. Good morning, young one. Had a bad dream? It might have been just suffocating on its own mucus. Just like when you nap, remorse. That dream felt so real. Must have been another night terror. That is the third one this week, child. Maybe you should talk to Fear to see if he has any medicine for that. Fear is a person, I'm assuming? Good morning, child of light. There are many things on the agenda. I hope you are well rested. More or less, yeah. What is planned for today? First thing is first, Drift, you will have to go see your father. He wants to speak to you. We can take care of the other issues later. Alright, sounds good. I'll go ahead of you guys then and look for him. Be sure to check with the kitchen lady for breakfast. I am not in the mood to find you passed out next to the chickens again because of hunger. Haha. Yeah, sorry about that, Hatred. So these guys have weird names. They got Hatred and Fear, and these are like, I don't know. And remember to always keep your bracelet on you. It keeps you safe. Of course, no problem. Have since birth. Haha. I don't get it, but whatever. This is also a problem in your tile set. I kind of feel like this audio track is a little bit up there. Just a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my headphones. Whatever. We'll leave it like that. So what you could do in your tile set is make this a star. Like, because you have 0, you have an X, and then you have the star. And then 0 means you walk on top of it. X means you can't walk on it, and that's what it's currently set to. X, so we can't walk right there. But if you change this to a star, by just right-clicking a circle, or left-clicking the X, it'll let you walk behind it. So it draws it on top of the player. So you see the player walking, and then the bookshelf in front of him. Or you would see it like that. The player walking and the bookshelves like that, I guess. I don't know. But you can fix that easy. Same thing with all of these top layer parts. Just make them a star, you'll be able to walk behind, and then even hide an item right there, you know? This statue, I don't know if it has a place in here. You can get rid of that statue. Also, this room is very boxy and weird. I feel like you can make it kind of, I don't know, a different shape maybe? Like cut off a corner or something. I don't know. We're going to move on. Can we play the piano? Aw, why not? We should be able to play the piano. That'd be cool. We turn this down a little bit. There we go. That's probably what it was. Add in some interactable. Oh, there you go. Acquired a potion. I like how it had that little Galv's indicator pop up. That was pretty cool. It's a Galv plugin if you guys are interested. It's broken in some versions. Also, this looks super weird. It's like you have your desk on the. You know what? I've seen shelves like this built like this right on the wall, so that's actually passable. But it does look a little funky, maybe. Already checked. So greedy. Nothing in here. Alright, let's make our way. Good morning, Drift. Ready for some breakfast? Bring it. Definitely. Ooh. Some pie for breakfast? Thank you, Grandma. That was so good. Thanks so much. No, it's nothing. That is great to hear. Now hurry up before your father gets impatient. Alright, sounds good. Thanks again, Gertrude. Alright, did we get anything for that? Should give like permanent vitality +1 or defense +1 or something like that. Max HP +10. That'd be like a little bit of thing. It's not gonna matter, but it'll be like serve a purpose for eating or whatever. I don't know. Acquired 3 potions. Got 100 GG. Is that what it's called? GG? Gold? Guild gold? Let's take a look at the menu. Guardian bracelet, potion. It's really bright background. It's kind of bright for white font, but whatever. It's not too bad, I guess. Weapon, shield, head, body accessory, all default. Nothing changed there. Yanfly's status core. Cool. Got the icons on. Okay, so I noticed you got 0% hit rate. So that's not good. 0% hit rate? We're going to miss every swing? 0% evasion, 0 critical. This is weird. Everything is 0. Hopefully this changes with gear or something because Memoirs of the Lost. Is that memory? It's not save. I guess it's like as you get farther you can unlock like scenes or something. I don't know, you can unlock something. We've already looked at the options. See if we can save the game. We can. Cool stuff. Alright, let's continue on. Good morning, child. How have you slept? I have heard your dream was wild. Have you wept? Why does everybody gotta be a poet? Is this like a play on Shakespeare? There's a pun there somewhere. Look it up. Good morning, Dad. Well, I just got really scared. Oh, so Drift is a prince. Oh, is that so? Well, I do hope you are okay. Why don't you give it a go and tell me in what way? I like it. I do, actually. Well, it felt I was trapped in what seemed like hell. There were people there performing a ritual. Sounds interesting, Drift, indeed. Well, I have a gift to you for your defense and need. Pick a class and think it through. I get to finally have my own weapon? Do I get to fight? When? Where? First make your choice, then we speak. Listen to the voice. Pick what it seeks. Once you have chosen, speak with me. But don't let me turn frozen. I really have to pee. Oh, come on. You're going to end it with that? Good writing, but you're going to rhyme with pee? I'm sure you could do better. I like what you're doing. That's pretty cool, actually. But maybe a few lines could get even better, right? These weapons look so nice and polished. I wonder if they're really sharp. Do we get a pick? This is the set of Drin, the legendary soldier that protected this kingdom for a millennium. Change class to soldier, medium to high damage, melee. No, let's look at the other ones first. What is this? This battle armor was worn by the great Van Drin, a barbarian? I think so. It's kind of hard to see with the, maybe not use black font right there because of the black background. With such immense strength, he moved mountains. Change class to barbarian, high defense, high survivability. No, usually barbarians are low defense, high damage, high attack power. But it's your game, you do it however you want. I'm going to say no, just because it doesn't match my vision of a barbarian. This robe was worn by Lezun, the mage, that took down the great dragon. Change class to mage. Healing. Mages usually don't heal. Mages usually do offensive magic, and clerics or priests or, you know, like the counterpart to the healer. The counterpart to the mage is the healer. But like I said, it's your game. That's perfectly fine, you know. Healing and high magic damage. I'll probably go with the mage, because if you're giving the high magic damage with the ability to heal, that seems like an OP combination. We're probably going to go with mage, but just take a look at this real quick. This set was worn by R.A.M, the quickest and most accurate archer. Change class to archer, high damage, high agility. No, let's go to the mage. Yeah, I want to be able to just nuke the hell out of them and then also cure myself. Yes, we are the mage. Change class to mage. Yeah, baby. Let's look at our skills now. We got heal and fire. Default skills. Great. Acquired potion. Acquired magic water. Acquired cloth. Wooden staff. Alright, let's equip this stuff. Optimize. Alright. Alright, son. I hope you will be as strong as I was once. Meet me where the ocean kisses the sun. I will be waiting there for you. Bring the servants with. They will guide you in the right direction, and don't be afraid to fight. I won't let you down, Dad. Young one, what are you doing outside? Who's that? Question mark person. Is it a guy? Is it a girl? Is it a undecided? Get back inside now! You're going straight to your death, child. Once you leave the castle, you too will be swallowed by it. Calm down, sir. I have to bring you more medication. What is wrong with him? He has been exposed to some new disease. We are trying to figure out what it is still. It makes you hallucinate heavily. I'm not hallucinating, child. You're in danger. You raise your voice one more time towards the child of the king, and I will do more than just throw my shoe at you, you freak. Ooh, it's a little mean. Or she? I don't know. Calm down, Hatred. The man cannot help it. It's just the sickness. It's the sickness talking, not him. Poor man. I will see to it that he is looked after more. He seems to be struggling. Remorse, hatred. Weird names on these guys, honestly. Guide the child to the king where he is waiting. You know the way. Make sure it gets there safe. We should be able to do so, right, Hatred? Your positivity is sickening, Remorse. Get out of my face. I can do this by myself. Well, you don't need to be so negative, man. Guys, just once, please stop fighting. I will do my best. I'm ready, Drift. I hope Hatred is too. I'm always ready. Don't push my buttons, you bloated buffoon. Remorse joined the group. Hatred joined the group. Hatred and remorse. I mean, that's got to be worse than, like, Snow, right? And like, Dagger. Those are worse. Good morning. How may I help you today? I want... Removes all CC effects on an ally. Okay. Okay. Why does this give 200 MP, but this only gives 100 HP? How much HP and MP do we got? Hope to see you again soon. That doesn't make any sense, guy. We got 450. We got up to 600 HP at the beginning, right? We've only got up to 100 MP. So on your items, change the HP potion to like plus 400 or 5, and change that to 100 or even 50. Your numbers don't make sense. Not at all. A potion with 100, using that in battle is probably worthless. I can guarantee it's probably going to be worthless. I haven't seen the battle system, so I don't really know, but we'll find out. I get to help Mama every day. Get to have some rabbit stew if I do very well. Here, this is for you, Drift. It was an honor to see you. Acquired a magic water. Cool. Acquired basket? Oh. Okay, this is a typo right there. You probably did /I for icon 14. You just need to do a lowercase. I don't know, you use a typo there. Please do bring it back. That's our only basket. Well, why are we taking it in the first place? Nothing in the barrel. Nothing there either. Lots of statues around. Okay. What? Are these chimneys? Oh, they could be trash cans, right? Sure, they don't have to be chimneys. They can be ashtrays. Who cares, right? You know what's weird about this map is the walls. Why do people do this? Okay, here's a little good practice for you guys. When you make your maps, right? First of all, it's a big box map. I like how you're segmenting off the middle part right here, but it's still awful. And here's why. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm honestly wanting to help you. We don't want to stay in the end. Make your walls 2 tiles high, right? So you've got this is a wall, and then this is a wall on the inside of the map. Now on the outside of the map, you can make them 3 sizes high. So you would have like wall, 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 and then here's where it would be beginning. And then on the inside of the house, it's wall, wall. That's a good little practice that's been used for decades. Go play like an old Final Fantasy game, and you'll see that the insides of the dungeons, they'll have like, well, you know what? Sometimes they do 1 and 2. It depends on, like, I think in Final Fantasy 3 it's 1 and 2. But for this 32 by 48 pixel size, I mean, they were using like 16 by 16 sprites, right? So you could give more with this. So I would say make it 2 and 3 on the outside. Of course, I'm not the greatest mapper, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. You make it how you want it. But in my opinion, it just looks really weird, especially when you have something like 2 walls here, right? 2 tiles high, but then it's got 1 right there. And the same thing, it's like, why is there 2 here and then 1 right there? The mapping is bad, in my opinion, but I'm not saying your game is bad. We'll just continue on. A spectator? All right, Kelly, show him what you got. Is she talking to herself? Her name is Kelly. Trips? Well... okay. Didn't mean to talk to you again. Alright, whatever. Better with a keyboard. This training is so boring. Need to get out of here to show people what I'm really made of. And the soldiers don't talk, but these guys do. This guy's quick. Gotta keep him if I want to survive. Gotta practice hard. Lots of strong creatures out there. Well, I was hoping they would, like, introduce me to, like, the combat system right there and let me do, like, a practice battle. It's a good opportunity to do that. Another typo, L86 or I86. I'm sure you're trying to do an icon, right? Here's what I would recommend. Don't use the icon. Use the item icon or the icon of an item. So lowercase slash / II, and then put the icon number of that item. That way, you don't have to type it out. You don't have to type a rope or acquired rope or whatever. You could just say, you know, your text can say acquired /II bracket number. And that number will be the item number, not the icon number, but the item number. So if you then you don't have to type out what it is. You just type in /II bracket the number, and it'll show the icon and the name of it, and you don't have to type it out. So that's a good trick that you can do to improve that and fix that bug. These tents, I don't know why people still use them. They look awful. Like, it works good if you have, like, a little camp and maybe one of these tents or something, you know, or a couple. But, like, in the middle of a town and, like, a castle, why would people be putting up tents? Whatever. To each his own. Let's get out of town now. Let's see if we can exit. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You know, I just realized you have never been in a battle before. Would you like to practice first before we go to the beach? Sure, let's do that. I'm slightly disappointed in you. If you sit in your room and read books all day, you should have been reading combat books. He just wants to practice. Let him be, Hatred. Go ahead and talk to that soldier in front of us. He will probably be able to help us. So, hey soldier, we need to practice combat with our companion for a moment. You mind helping us out? You Ming? M-I-N-D. You mind helping us out? G-D? Could have been a typo. No, of course not. What can I do to help? Just engage in combat and block only so he can get some hits in. Ha! Alright, kid. Show me what you got. In this fight, it would be a good idea if you edit the troop and just raise the character from, like, the bottom left corner to, like, more the center so he is, like, right here. Right? So easy to fix that. Go into the database, the troops, go to this, whatever number this battle is, and then drag and drop, you know, drag him more to the center. Alright, this is the combat scene. We fight and take turns based on how fast we are, or also known as agility. The higher your agility, the quicker you get to take your turns compared to your opponent. Once the bar is full, you are allowed one action. The wheel will appear and you can select to either attack, guard, use an item, magic, or a special move. Choose wisely and make sure your health bar doesn't reach 0, otherwise you are dead meat. You have to interrupt me every time I'm about to say dead. I get excited. Alright, go ahead and attack the soldier. Oh, I see. I was like, what's the holdup? But there's a little ATB bar right at the bottom there. That could be more pronounced, maybe a longer ATB bar, but it doesn't have to be. It's sufficient, I suppose. Okay. This little Hemia spin wheel attack thing is cool. I see it in a lot of games now, but I still like it. Okay, let's do our basic attack. What is that going to do? Any action sequencing? Okay. We're using a staff because we are a mage. So he's doing an ability called Block. Let's try our magic of fire. Is this the default ability? Please no. Oh no! It's a custom animation. Cool. You just called it fire, which I'm okay with. Good, you're doing great. Keep at it till he is at half health. The more enemies you kill, the more experience you get. Once you have enough experience collected, you can level up and gain new abilities to use. Okay, pretty default stuff. ATB, it's kind of hard to get right, but it's also one of the coolest if you do get it right. With one-on-one, it can feel slow at times because you're watching bars fill up, but not too bad, kid, not too bad. Good job, Drift. You put up a good fight, but keep in mind, enemies will hit back, unlike me. Thanks for your time, soldier. Carry on with your patrol. That felt great. Off to the beach. Okay. What does this guy say? Sorry, but the king said that you are supposed to go to the beach. I cannot let you pass. How do you know what the king said? Were you there? That's called railroading, but sometimes you have to do that. So, I get it. It's cool. Also, it would be a good idea if you can change the image you're using for treasure chest. Guys, don't use this image for treasure chest. It shows, it basically shows that you don't care, in my opinion. Customize as many things as you possibly can. The treasure chests are super easy to customize. You just load them up in any editor. You can do it online. There's GIMP, there's Pixlr, there's Photoshop. Put a filter over it, or download some other ones, and use different chests. Even if you're using the same thing, just put a filter over it so it looks a little bit different. So the chest looks a little bit different anyway. Just random pots on the beach. Don't see that very often. Questioning the mapping a little bit, but whatever. I see you're using different color chests. That's good. Shovel was found. Shovel allows you to dig anywhere. There are cracks or hidden treasures. Make sure to keep your eyes open for any kind of secrets. And we get into battle. Okay, so this is like some sort of lobster looking things. Let's do fire. And what does this guy got? He's also a mage. So they give you a healer mage, so, which is good. And then what is he? No skills. I'll try to see what weapon he's using. That's a cool animation. I like it. Why is he still alive, though? Tune your numbers so that your enemies don't survive with like 1 to 5 HP. You know what I mean? Like, you got to account for some variance, I understand. But tune it so that if they survive 1 hit, it's because they've got like 40% HP. And the second one will kill them. That's just a better way to do it. Because the player feels more satisfied about, you know what I mean, killing it in 2 hits instead of spending MP or an attack to kill like 1 HP off an enemy to get, you know, that could get frustrating real fast. So I would say buff the stats or the skill a little bit. See that? That's annoying. That's really annoying when they survive with like a fraction of HP. So they should die in 2 hits or make it take 3 hits. You know, like 40%, 40%, and 20% would be your kind of your little area if you want 3. You know, like, and I say 40, not 33%, because like once again, if you do that 3 times, you might leave them alive with like 5% HP, 5% or less HP. Okay, this looks really weird with the shadow and this tree growing out of the water. Also, we're able to dig while we're on a cliff, so move this over 1. You press the shovel down and check the hole. And we get attacked by a purple crab. Okay. Okay, so let's just... We're using a lot of our MPs. Let's attack and see how much damage we can do with our basic attack. And see if it's worth using MPs for healing and attacking. I like the attack animation on Hatred. I think that looks really cool. Water Spout, your enemies have skills. I like that a lot. And animations look pretty decent. They're really good looking. I think we should be able to kill him in 2 turns. We didn't sustain much damage at all, so that's good. Got a crab shell. We're getting some items. Let's take a quick look at them. Acquired by killing beach crabs and spider crabs, mostly collected for their color. But they're probably sellable or crafting items or something. Using crafting weapons and armor. Cool. So this is probably sellable. And this is craftable items. Alright, cool. I haven't seen a crafting system yet, but I'm sure we'll come across it. A piece of rope, basket, shovel, guardian bracelet. Okay. Neat. Let's do a quick save in case we encounter something imbalanced or something. Or I make terrible mistakes. Oh, wait. We dug, right? Does that... It doesn't do anything? You press the shovel down to check the hole. Do they all just start a battle? Or do some just like, oh, you found a treasure chest? Or something like that, you know? Let's attack. We'll do 1 fire on him. Kaboom. And we'll just attack. Your spells feel powerful in comparison to their basic attacks. You gotta imagine like a mage hitting with their staff is not gonna do nearly as much damage as like throwing fire at them. And once again, they survive with a little bit of HP, but that's okay. Make it work. Level 2! Do we get anything cool? Nothing but stats. What is our parameter growth? A couple stats here and there. Nothing great. I mean, nothing crazy, but it's a gain. Level 2. We got Head Bash for Hatred. Whatever that means. 5 coins. So we're certainly not getting a lot of coins, right? It doesn't make sense to be able to dig a hole while you're on the cliff, so move those over, I would recommend. Okay, here we got 2 of them. We're gonna throw some fire. Fire. I did not mean to guard. Can I go back? No, I can't. Whatever. We got Head Bash, but it takes 15. Okay, grabs the enemy with both hands and bashes one's head against it. Like, boom! Might cause confusion to who? Both? Both people? Probably both. Whatever. Did not mean to guard with remorse, but feeling remorse from my actions with remorse. Alright, Remorse, can you cast fire and kill that? And then you can attack the purple guy. Purple crab. Bam! And he's dead. We got him. Water Spout. That's missing some sound effects. Add some sound effects to Water Spout. Great animation, but missing the imp. It did not feel impactful. You want them. You want your moves and abilities to feel impactful. You know, like or. I would say change a lot of your sound effects. Actually, you're using a lot of the default stuff that needs to go. Add some of your own sound effects. I've got tutorials. Go into Audacity. You know what I mean? And go like bling. And then like apply filters, a bunch of filters to it. Noise reduction until you get like, you know, half of a second audio clip. Export that as a WAV file. Go online and to convert that to a .ogg or an M4A. And then put that in your game. You know, put that in the this is so weird looking right here. It's like, is it like a tunnel? I don't know, some of the mapping is... I'm going to stop digging in the holes. I keep thinking I'm going to find treasure and get loot, and it's just a trick every time. It's a battle every time. So we're going to skip that. We're going to skip all the digging, you know, unless it's storyline related, because it's just battle, battle, battle. I've only seen 2 different enemies so far. Well, 3, because you've got the... 4, because the intro was without a fight. We just get our ass kicked. But it was a different enemy, right? And then you had, which is default enemy. And then you had the second default enemy, which is, and then this is not default. Maybe it's a Kashix. I think there's probably a Kashix battler. If not, it certainly has some sort of a Kashix style to it. Okay, so we came all this way, and we got a shield. Was it worth it? Was it worth? Mages probably can't use a shield. Right, so why do they have the slot for a shield? You can use Yanfly's equip core and then edit the note tags in the actor's database, right? And you just you put in weapon, head, body, accessory. And even if you have shield, it won't assign them a shield slot, right? Because it doesn't make sense for them to be able to have a slot for a shield but not be able to wear a shield. So it's confusing, and you could... Ooh, 10 defense, I'll take that. Nice. A warlord. So we got a mage, a priest, and a warlord, so that's interesting that the mage and the priest are pretty much the same thing. Let's do a quick save, because we got some progress, lots of fights, and continue on. Alright, so the mapping is... it's not... It's just all over the place. Get rid of the shadowings. I would recommend. Like, it's like water, and then there's like I see you're just like, wait, is that how do we get to that? Yo, I gotta get that loot, yo. Is there a secret to get over here? Can I jump? It'd be awesome if you could just do a little jump right here. I mean, I'm sure you've worked out a way to get to that loot. But if I don't figure it out, I'm just gonna drive me crazy. You could use the Yanfly region restriction too to make it like where you have to walk down and go left, but I mean, you kind of want it to fit. Maybe we, I don't know, maybe we hit another yellow switch somewhere and then that one, I don't know. What does this do? Standing here, I took 8 steps south. Oh, this is going to tell us how to do it, right? While breathing the fresh air, then I moved west 1 to see the sunset before my eyes. That is where I buried my sorrows. So 8 south and 1 west. So that's 8 down and 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam, right there. Dig here? Yes. You dig deep into the sand. I wonder what I should do with this. Seems light enough to lift. Oh, cool. Really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. Can we put it? No. 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 Oh, come on, man. Really? Nothing. Oh, I could have thrown it over here. And it hits the switch. Oh, well, I already messed it up. Oh, I got crab shells. So these aren't starting battles. Good, 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 good. I like these little puzzle things. This is cool, but... man, like, this is gonna bone me. That's gonna screw it up. Okay, if we exit and come back, does it reset? Please tell me you put that Yanfly plugin to reset it. You did. Cool. Awesome. Nice job. There we go. So we figured it out, for the most part. And we go plow. I'll take that treasure, thank you very much. 250 GG. And then we get this rock. And we plop it over there. And what does that do? Opens a cave. I like that. That was cool. More stuff like that. That was really good. I mean, the mapping's still blah, but I mean, it was a cool system that you set up. A little puzzle thing. You know, it's rewarding when you figure it out. And you did do the plug-in to, you know, move your events back. You know, like a reset thing. Remember this. 4, 1, 3, 2. You know what? That usually doesn't work with me. So we're going to do one of those. 4, 1, 3, 2. Did I give you guys any crazy information? No. Remember this. Alright, we got some new enemies. A hermit crab. Let's burn them. Burn them up. Why does the mage and the priest have the same spells? I feel like they need different spells. Give the mage like bolt and fire, and then the priest will be your healer, who will have like radiance or holy or you know, or like sun flare or sunburn or sunburn. That's a good one. Or something like, you know, light damage or even maybe even fire for the priest. I think fire could work for the priest. I mean, of course, fire would work for the mage as well, but I just want some separation. They're the same. You know, you got a mage class and a priest class, but they're exactly the same so far. Maybe you start them the same and they branch out, and the priest gets more healing spells, but the mage gets more attack spells, and I could see how that would work. And if that's how it is, cool. But if not, and they're the exact same, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Okay, so let's heal Hatred, because he's getting messed up. How strong is our heal? Not too bad, not too bad. It's about right. Maybe a little bit stronger would be nice. Okay, so they're pretty much spamming their skills, but I'm glad we got the confusion to land. It basically put the tides on our side, and we're gonna heal up Drift. What is that? Oh, that's our ATB, and then there's our HP. Okay. I like the animation on that. That looks really cool. Let's attack the non-confused one, and fire the non-confused one. Because I think a melee attack, I mean, typically, I don't know how it works in this game, but typically you attack someone with a physical hit when they're confused, and then it breaks their confusion. It's like they snap out of it. So, like, if your party member gets confused, you have, like, your weakest melee, like your healer who's got, like, a weak staff attack, you make the healer bop them on the head, you know, like, bonk, and then it gets rid of their confusion. And that's a good strategy. Okay, I think we're good. Let's just have him basically attack on this top guy. The bottom guy is still confused, so he could hit us. He's not fascinated or charmed, which would make him attack his allies. You know, once again, surviving with 1 HP. But sometimes when you get to a certain point, it's hard to get around that, and it's just going to happen. But early on, you can control it. You can predict it. The first few fights, you can make your skills so that you know when they use them, they'll die in 2 hits, or specifically 3 hits, but not leave them alive with like a sliver, because that's frustrating. I mean, the combat feels a little slow because you're combining ATB with, I don't know, like, ATB can be slow. Like, CTB is probably a little bit better in my opinion, because it just goes, this person's turn, and then the next person's turn, and then the next, there's no, like, watching bars fill up type of thing going on. And it may seem very, very subtle and like, it's a second or 2 seconds, but how many times in the whole playthrough are you going to be sitting here watching a bar go like that, right? So you got to add it up. It's probably going to extend the game, depending on how long it is. You know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour of just basically the player watching the, you know, in a 100-hour playthrough, maybe an hour of it's watching bars fill up. So that's why I kind of go with CTB more than ATB. But I do like ATB, but it's just got to be a fast type thing. 4132. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh man, the counter rate's pretty high in here, but we got new creatures, so I'm gonna keep fighting until we get like probably like 2 beat up or we're low on items or something. We do have MP potions though, so that's always good. The HP potions are garbage. 100 HP, that's not gonna do anything. But 200 MP is really generous. I would say make the 200 MP potions 100 MP potions. Make the 100 HP potions into like 500 HP potions. And now you've balanced it out a little bit. Water spout, missing that sound effect, that or something, right? Okay, we got stunned, but it looks like it said stun spore, right? But he looks like he's confused. So let's try to turn this is this G star, Gave star? What is it? Okay, we're gonna have Cave Star. Okay, let's have can we we can't target our own guy. So we can't even break his confusion. Great. I mean, I understand that there are some bugs with the targeting core when you include the mouse, but for the most part it works great. I might have to disable it as well. Or just note tag every skill in the database that's used, because for some reason the Yanfly's targeting core, I have the most up-to-date version of like everything. What it'll do is sometimes if your mouse is hovering over one of these creatures and you hit the right key combination, you can make single target attacks target all. And that could cause problems because your basic attack can hit everybody. And when you do that with action sequencing, it can create crazy combos and like game-breaking stuff. So I'll probably end up no-tagging every one of my damn skills further. I mean, they're pretty much all no-tagged, but they will be further no-tagged with more targeting core stuff. Man, these guys are getting beefy. They're getting harder to kill. My guys are just stunned, or they're confused. I'm killing myself. These guys do some mean status effects. I mean, confusion is awful. Confusion is so powerful. You want to be very, very scarce. You want to be very sparingly with when you throw out the confusions or the fascinations, you know. We need to heal badly. We need to heal very, very badly. Please don't kill him. Please don't. Okay, that's a bug. Please don't kill Drift. Don't kill Drift. No! Oh God. Do we have anything to res? Do we have anything to res? There goes the whole turn. Because it's just like I spent most of my turn healing Drift, healing Drift. Okay, we need to try again to confuse this dude. This Cave Star. So it's not really balanced. It's not. Your Cave Star, it's been pretty easy up to a point. But it's not balanced right. The numbers aren't quite right. Animations don't feel impactful, some of them. They look good though, so I will give you that. Let's see if we can use fire on him, because he's got a lot of defense buff, so we're gonna have to burn this thing. Man, he's still alive. Okay, I don't even know if a melee attack on this thing will kill it. He's got so much of a defense buff. No, not Stun Spore. That move, you've got to get rid of that move for these guys, or at least drop the chance that they become confused to like 33%, 35% that it lands a confusion. Because when you combine blind and the confusion, man, you could just totally take the player's turn away like basically you're just letting the player watch their party die. I'm not saying don't use status effects because they make the game fun and challenging, but you have to be very careful about when you put them out there and the rates that you use. Reduce the confusion rate. Reduce it. Wait, I can target him as a dead ally? Let's test that out. We could target a dead person? With heal? Does that bring him back to life? No. Okay, when you do that, it moves and it auto targets a different member. So some weird targeting things going on here. Anyway, hopefully this will kill. Not all of your creatures need charge animations too. Like, get rid of all the extra charge animations. Like that stun spore animation, good, perfect, smooth, fast. But the rate is too high. It's way too high. Change it to whatever it is, like 80% or 100% to about 35%. And increase its damage so that you don't make it useless, right? It doesn't do enough damage. It does like 2 or 5. And the rate is too powerful. So reduce the rate, the percent chance that it lands a confusion, but increase the damage. So it's still like almost as strong as his attack, but it has a chance to land something else, right? So that's how you should do that. We're gonna die, probably. I mean, we keep doing no freaking damage. And our potions are worthless. 100, 100. Well, it says 100. It says 100. Let's see if it actually does. Potion. 100. Yeah, they're worthless. Okay. Worthless. Because here's why. It took his turn. How much damage is he going to sustain to do that, heal that for 100? Oh! He took 103 to heal 100. 133. And we also took another 118. Okay, whatever. Oh, I did not mean to go! Fucking... There it is. That's game. That is game right there. That is GG. So your combat is not balanced. It's not at all. This is gruesome. This is appalling. It's slow. It's just frustrating, right? These are trash mobs. Spending longer than you should on a boss fight and on this trash mob fight. Look at this combo. You can't do anything. You're just gonna die. I get to watch myself kill myself. Drift Party was defeated. Okay, that's game over there. All right, so that's Tranquility. Where was the last place we saved it? Quite a while back. But anyway, pretty cool game. I would say that it needs a lot of work. I will play your game again, but it's not ready for me to even put any more time into it, honestly. You need to change your maps around, make them a little bit more engaging, less boxy, less just weird, right? Because you've got like part of the wall missing. Just make more maps, because you're on the right track. Make more maps, you're going to get better at it. I would say play with the numbers a lot, right? Change the rate that confusion. Ooh, charm and confusion and fascination. Those are dangerous abilities to put in early on. If you do put them in, you need to use them like sparingly, right? You need to set it up so that they'll land 25% to 35% of the time, the state, but do a little bit of damage, so it's not a waste of turn. Because if you give it like 25% chance to land and that's all it does, and 2 damage, then it's a worthless skill. You know what I mean? It's not a high enough rate, and it doesn't do any damage. So if their basic attack does 100, then make the spore stun, do like 75 damage, 50 to 75 damage, with a 33% chance or 35% chance to confuse. That's what you should do. For the blind, keep that about 60% chance to blind, 75% chance to blind, and maybe damage or not, I don't know. It's a kind of a high rate at 75%. Or even 80%, and that's all it does, no damage. The water spout move, add a sound effect to that water spout move. It really needs some impactfulness. It's just like, you get to watch it, look cool. I like your animations, by the way. But I feel like you need to play with the numbers quite a bit. Your enemies have a little bit too much HP. Your characters, the priest and the mage class feel too similar. They need to kind of branch out a little bit more. Maybe start them with different skills. Give them both heal, because it's cool. You need it. Buff the power of healing by a little bit. Yeah, I mean, keep working on it. I really like the puzzle elements where you have to dig and stuff. It kind of felt weird when you had a hole and you're on a cliff, and like you could dig from while you're up on a cliff, and you could... Like, so move those away. That's the best way to do it. Just, you know, you have your cliff here, and then you have your digging tile here. Move the digging tile over so you can't reach it while you're on the cliff, because it just felt like immersion breaking and stupid. Also, double the size of your walls inside of your maps to 2 tile wall size, and on the outside 3 tile or 2. or none. I've seen who does that? NoobKX does that, and it looks really good. He's got the 2 tile size high walls on the inside of the house or structures, but on the outside there's no walls. You just see the border and then black, which looks really cool. Yeah, thank you, Jason, by the way. I haven't seen you in a while. If you're watching this, hit me up, man. Let me know what you've been up to. Yeah, that's basically going to do it for this this first impressions video on RPG Maker MV game Tranquility. Thank you, Domo, for sending me your game. Keep working on it. I will try it again in about a month or two if you make a lot of progress on it. Cool little storyline, and the namings are kind of weird, but hey, why not? I like your writing style. I think you could keep working on that and honing that and making it better. Like there's like limericks in there, and there's like little haikus and like poetry stuff, which I think is cool. And it's a good way to express yourself through making your game. And I would say keep that, but refine it, right? Don't rhyme words with I have to pee, you know? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I've got RPG Maker MV tutorials. I've got Game Maker Studio 2 tutorials. I do first impressions Q&A testing. And if you have a game that you're working on, you would like to get some eyes on it, and you would like just some feedback, I'd love to help you out. And if it's a commercial game, I'm very flexible with how much it costs to do that. I know it's expensive to make a game, and I want to help you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I already said that. Smash the like button. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.